All right, guys, so we are getting ready to head out on our new journey. As you can see, we got Mama Goose's Jeep here that we're gonna take on this adventure. And because of the issues I had with my Jeep, I did not anticipate that it would be back in time. So we ended up just deciding to take Mama Goose's Jeep, and as you can see, it is filled to the rim. Two-door JL. I got my refrigerator back here, which you can see somewhere. Water, all of our camping stuff, sleeping bags, the Tembo Tusk. It really is just the bare necessities. And the reason why there's hardly any room here is because, of course, we've got Sierra's bed that we're taking. So if we didn't have Sierra, we would have plenty of room for what we consider the bare necessities. Still got to throw our pillows in here, but other than that, I mean, there's pretty much a space for everything. So, all right, so we are gonna finish packing up here, and we are gonna hit the road. So, say bye, Mama Goose.
Bye.
And it's been a while since we've been out. This is too long. We've had a lot of stuff been going on. I had a trip down to Mexico to go spearfishing. We had Sierra we had to pick up, who's in the back right now. We brought just essentials. We're going to be doing some tent camping. We are headed up to Toiyabe National Forest. They are open. You still can't have campfires, but they do allow for propane stoves and grills, and specifically the Tembo Tusk, provided you have a fire permit, which we have. So it's going to be a little bit of a drive, and we're kind of cheating, but not really. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we probably about a 6-7 hour drive up to if we were to go to the trailhead. And so we're going to stop just short of that. We're going to stop in Bridgeport, and we're going to stay at Walker River Lodge, which is a great spot right on the Walker River.
Only because we don't want to pitch a tent in the pitch dark middle of the night.
True, but the bigger reason, dear, is because the main reason we're going up here instead of going to like Anza or Valley of the Moons, anything like that, is because
fall colors.
Fall colors. And so tonight, Bridgeport, probably pull up there around 9 or 10 at night. Got a room. They allow for dogs, so we'll get a bright and early start tomorrow morning so that we can be on the trail during the day. But it's really cool. It's different to be in the two-door because she's got the 2-liter turbo in here. And the thing really is a rocket. You don't have as far as fuel range goes in the JK, but there's a lot of gas stations along the way. And to be able to zip up and back would be really, really nice. It'd be a nice change. But no rooftop tent, none of all of our normal luxuries. We're going to roll it back a little and do some ground tent, and we'll show you guys around tomorrow once we get there. But all right, so we are about 2 hours into our drive or so, and boy, getting up that 15 freeway was a mess, and we're just about to get to the 395 14 split, and Mama Goose will show you right now, but these mountains are so smoky. I'm hoping it clears up just a little bit. I mean, I didn't expect it to be amazing, but this is about as socked in as I've seen it. So hopefully it'll get a little better as we go up there, but it's still... Where are we at, dear?
Bridgeport.
And where are we going, dear?
We're going to get coffee and a little sweet pastry.
And Sierra did not eat her breakfast again.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. catch me howling at the moon. Trying to catch me howling at the moon. Trying to catch me howling at the moon. Trying to catch me howling at the moon. When it rains, it pours. Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it. Many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law.
Good morning. It is Saturday morning and made our way out of Bridgeport. Had a good night's sleep last night. And it is about 9 o'clock in the morning and we just went up 395 north. We're in Toiyabe National Forest and we just turned off of a road. I've been looking at Gaia and I saw a trail that goes pretty deep back into the mountains, and we're really starting to get into some fall colors, which Mama Goose wanted to see, and I have a feeling it's going to get a little bit thicker up here still as well. So
When the sun rises, when the sun we're trying to catch me howling at the moon. Trying to catch me howling at the moon. We're trying to catch me howling at the moon. Trying to catch me
all right guys, so we're gonna take a little break and kind of walk around. We made it to a lake up here, which I think is more like a reservoir, and it's super low right now, but there are some fish in here that I got my fly pole. I'm not sure I'm gonna spend the time of setting it all up. There are so many trails off this offshoot that I think I'd rather go exploring in the Jeep. So we're gonna hang out here a little bit. We're gonna let Sierra run around and stretch her legs a little bit, and then we'll get back in the Jeep and go do some exploring. Probably an hour and a half off the 395, and we found this cool little spot where you got some trees, but we're next to some open meadows where we kind of set everything up. So I'm gonna kind of show you guys around and show you what we brought with us, because we did not bring a lot for this trip. So let me show you what we got. Of course, we got the Tembo tusk sitting here right next to this little creek. And we've got a couple elk tenderloins, and Mama Goose wanted a ribeye. And Sierra's up there exploring. Hey, come. She likes playing in the water. Come here, girl. We got our Kermit chairs that we brought. Our little Kelty table. We got the Jackery to charge up our phones and drone batteries and camera batteries. And this is a little tent that I got off of Amazon for like $80. We already have a ground tent, but it's a 8-person, and it's a lot bigger than this. And there was just not enough room in Mama Goose's Jeep for it. So I found this on Amazon. I got it in about a day, maybe 2 days. So there was plenty in stock. It's called a Moon Lance, and it packed up in a little fabric zip up holding bag that was probably about 8 to 10 inches in diameter and about 14 inches long. So believe it or not, this is a 6-person tent. We brought up an air mattress, we got the pillows, and there's room in here for Sierra, and we got the Mr. Heater because it's going to be cold. It was about 33 degrees this morning up in Bridgeport, so it'll get really cold here tonight. And then of course we got Mama Goose's JL all unpacked, and it did really well coming up here. Trails are super easy though. I mean, I didn't even need 4-wheel drive. It's hardly off-roading. It's more of like a dirt road, but it's very not crowded where we're at right now. We're probably about an hour and a half off the 395 off of dirt roads. But we brought some of my gear. I got my roto packs for the water. I brought my trasheroo, and we brought the normal camping containers that hold all of our gear. And then of course we've got my Dometic fridge and down here you got a couple more meadows with some fall colors right over there where there's another creek. So we'll go for a little bit of exploring later on, but you can see it's really gorgeous. Toiyabe National Forest open for business with the exception of campfires.
Here, Sarah. Okay. Good girl.
All right, guys, we're on a little hike, just going, checking out all the fall colors, and just finished having a snack earlier. And we're gonna head back to the Jeep. Sierra did a little bit of running around, so she's a happy girl. Come on,
Getting her nice and tired.
getting nice and tired. All right, guys, so it is about 4 o'clock or so, 4:30. And we just got back a little while ago from our little adventure out, which we saw some amazing views, some pretty mild off-roading, but it was nice because we got to some higher elevations and got some cool drone shots for y'all. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna prepare dinner. Like I said earlier, we got some elk tenderloin and a steak for my darling wife. We're gonna garnish it with some garlic, have some asparagus on the side, and all the juices that is cooked in with the butter and olive oil. We're gonna add some beef broth in there and give it a nice kind of a beef gravy on top of it. So we're gonna get cracking on this, start preparing everything, and we're gonna do it while sitting down. So another benefit of the Tembo tusk. So salute, and let's get cooking, dear. All right, so we got all the meat prepared. Look at that elk. That is just super red and lean. That's some good eating right there. Mama Goose is missing out. Season it with a little salt and pepper. All right. So we're gonna let this sit and let the salt get into the meat, make it a little bit more tender. And in the meantime, we'll get the asparagus cut up and prepared. Ah! Got her. All right, so what we're gonna do now is just kind of get some fresh garlic and cut it up, mince it up. All right, so garlic's all cut up. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna cook the asparagus first with some butter and garlic, get it almost complete, and then we're gonna put the meat on. So. All right, so the oil's getting heated up right now. We're gonna add some of this garlic. Get that bug out of here.
Oh my God, he won't fly away. Ah! Garlic and oil smells so good.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. Come on.
And the greatest part about camping this time of the year is there are almost zero bugs out here. You get the occasional bug flying by, but there's nothing. This is perfect. But we'll pay the price later when it's about 30 degrees tonight, so. Alright, so we got the meat on. We're gonna let that cook for a little bit. Keep the asparagus warm. So put the lid on it, Mom. And enjoy a nice cold beverage while listening to the creek. Doesn't get any better than this, I'll tell you.
Don't lose my spoon.
That isn't bad. Alright, so the meat's just about done. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna kind of move it aside. And I'm gonna add the broth in the middle and let that cook a little. And it'll make somewhat of a little bit of a gravy that we put on top. All right, so everything's just about cooked. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my elk and I'm gonna cut it into small slices and eat it that way. Mama Goose's steak is off to the side, good to go. Zip it up. All right, guys, so dinner's ready. Asparagus and all the meat's done, so we're gonna sit here and enjoy a nice meal, and we'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. So bon appetit. Cheers, dear.
Cheers.
Let's see how this turned out. Wow, that's just so tender, just melts in your mouth. And that au jus came out really good. And all that was just beef broth cooked in the juices from the steak and the elk. So, wow. You need to try this elk, dear. So, Saturday night. Been a long day. We woke up early in Bridgeport, drove probably an hour or so to get to the trailhead, hour and a half back here, and did a lot of exploring today. Sierra did real good. Just finished dinner. We're just gonna sit here and relax, but it's really, really nice to be back outside. It's been a month or so since we went camping.
At least a month.
At least a month, Labor Day. So
because of the fires.
Yeah, the fires, we cut that trip short, but it's good to be back out, and I hope you guys are out there exploring or getting ready to explore. I got a feeling the Inyo and San Bernardino, all those forests down by our neck of the woods are going to be opening up soon, so I wouldn't count on having a fire, but at least you can get out, and hopefully they lift the restrictions for propane grills. But we appreciate you guys watching. You know, it's fun to make these videos, and so we're just gonna hang out here, relax. Sierra's already zonked out, so I have a feeling when it gets to sunset, we'll probably go in the tent, light the heater, maybe play some cards or something. But we're probably gonna call it a night for the video, and we'll pick it back up tomorrow. We're in no rush to get out of here, but tomorrow morning we're gonna be doing some breakfast and maybe shoot a little video at the campsite with the drone and Sierra running around and all that kind of good stuff. So kind of give you guys a feeling like you're here. But
We'll see you in the morning.
see you in the morning.
Good night.
Good night. Good morning. Sunday morning. Had a great night's sleep last night. But that's because of the Mr. Heater, buddy. That thing was amazing. We went through about 3 of the propane tanks, and each one lasted about 4 hours. And normally we just turn it on when we go to bed and when we wake up in the morning, but it was really cold. So I kept it going on low all night, which kept it perfect inside there. But it's cold this morning. Got up a little while ago, about to put some coffee on and cook some breakfast and slowly get everything put together so that we can start our long journey home. But Sierra's doing good. She slept well on her little bed in the tent, and I can't say enough about that tent. If you guys are looking to get a ground tent or replace yours on a budget, that thing for $80 was amazing. So we're real happy with it. But I'm going to start coffee and cooking, and we'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right, just like that, the tent's put away. You can see what I was talking about. It's probably about, I don't know, 14 to 16 inches long and only about 6 to 8 inches in diameter. So packs up really nice. Now time to cook some breakfast. All right, we're just gonna cook some breakfast burritos this morning and some hash browns and sausage. So let's get cracking. All right, so hash browns are pretty much done. No, you wish. Crack some eggs in here, scramble them up, make it a little easier than doing it on the Tembo tusk. All right, everything's just about ready. You can start the tortillas here. Huh? Tortillas. Or tortillas. Hash brown. A little egg and sausage. Oh yeah. All right, well, we're gonna sit here and eat our breakfast burrito, drink our warm coffee in front of this creek, and then we're gonna finish packing up, and who knows what's in store for us on the way home. We'll see. Mama Goose wants to go on a scavenger hunt.
Fall color scavenger hunt. I want to find more fall colors.
And I got no problem taking my time. I'm in no rush to get home.
Sure, dear.
Well, it is just about noon, Sunday afternoon. We packed up camp and we are on our way back down 395. It was a really, really good weekend. It was nice to get out again. We hadn't been out in quite some time. And I caught slipping a couple times because I forgot both my microphones and I forgot a couple different things. So hopefully the audio came out okay for you guys. But switching it up, going from Mama's 2-door JL from my 4-door, man, anybody who complains about not being enough room in a Jeep needs to go camping in a 2-door, and I think I'll have a new appreciation for my Jeep. But we're going to call that a wrap. We got about a 5-6 hour drive ahead of us, but we really, really enjoyed the weekend. We hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to get back out again. We'll be doing a big trip end of this month, so stay tuned. And I'm not sure what the next time we'll see the Eastern Sierra, because without that, being able to have a campfire, it was borderline too cold this trip. So hopefully they'll release that fire ban pretty soon and we can get back up here. But for now, we'll catch you next time at the desert. Until then, happy trails. Take care.